8:48 right now. April's a little ways away, hoping for good weather for Bob that day. But let's talk about today's weather. Stephen?
Well, I mean, today we're finally trending towards what it feels like in March and more so April. And yeah, let's hope that we can have some great weather that day. As Bob mentioned, as we all know how up and down the weather can be around here, but we'll be crossing our fingers for that. This morning out the door, it is certainly a much warmer start. Here's a look from Gathering Place. Some clouds rolling through. It is a breezy, mild morning. Here's a look from Owasso as well. Still some damp pavement in spots, but the winds are up, and again, the temperatures are way up as well. We're about 20 degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday morning. Current winds still strong, gusting 15, 20, 25 miles per hour. This will continue through the day. We're going to go with the future view wind gusts, some gusts over 30 miles per hour at times. It'll ebb and flow. I think later this afternoon, north of Tulsa, those winds will diminish a little bit. They'll pick back up overnight, and then kind of the ebbs and flows tomorrow as well. Similar, pretty breezy day. As that front comes dropping in late tomorrow, the wind speeds will change a little bit, but that front will also be a focal point for thunderstorms. I'm kind of jumping you ahead here into not today, but tomorrow, Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and really even into early Friday morning. That's the storm zone, the severe weather risk zone, especially if you see the kind of the yellow shadings from I-44 to the south. Scattered thunderstorms are likely to develop, and there will be a threat for some to become severe. Looks like as we kind of get closer into this, large hail is looking like it's going to be the primary risk factor here, and also southeastern, far eastern southeastern Oklahoma, maybe some localized flooding concerns. But large hail, the biggest risk. The tornado risk right now, pretty low. Not zero, can't rule it out. Of course, this time of year, that's how we start getting with these more dynamic systems. The tornado risk is hard to ever put at zero, but we're trending towards large hail, looking to be the primary threat Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. Back to today. Get some clouds this morning, but the south winds, higher humidity, and we're warming up. Upper 70s east of Tulsa, about 80 in the Tulsa metro, low 80s west of Tulsa later on today. Tomorrow morning will be very similar to this morning. Some morning clouds. Warm, humid, breezy conditions. We're in the 60s. Could be a few spotty morning showers. Tomorrow afternoon, notice highs mostly in the 70s with more cloud cover and thunderstorms developing as early afternoon, but more so towards mid-late afternoon and continuing into Thursday evening and Thursday night. It won't be continuous, but it looks like multiple waves and rounds of thunderstorms developing. Again, there could be some hail threats with some of this. It looks like generally with time, Friday, the higher chances for rainstorms will start to push further to the east and southeast as that cold front makes a bigger push to the south. That also means Friday will be a noticeably cooler day to wrap up the week. East and southeastern Oklahoma could have some locally heavy rains by the time it all wraps up. So 7-day forecast, if you missed it earlier, the warmth finally arriving today for you spring weather fans. Tomorrow, especially afternoon, evening, nighttime hours, some stormy weather, some severe weather threats. That carries over into Friday morning. Notice that temperatures do take a pretty notable dive on Friday behind that front. We should bounce back to the 60s pretty nice over the weekend, and we may have another cold front to cool us down as well early next week.